This week at Cosmic Toys, I've got some more of those lovely Japanese imports. I've had a bit of a move around in the shop, and I've got a great big box of DC, anime, aliens, predators, and goodness knows what else kinds of action figures. Hey, I like to make work for myself, don't I? To start with, I think that we'll take a bit of a deep dive and a good look through that great big tub full of loose action figures. Whew, there's quite a few in there. And so I'm going to start off with this bundle of DC ones, because these are ones that he self-admittedly butchered. He wanted cloth capes on them, lovely fabric capes, and they do look better with these on, to be fair, but it does mean that he's cut the capes off that came with them and glued these on. They look quite good. That one actually looks like it has a hood, doesn't it? But yeah, obviously not original in any way, shape or form. Shazam, Dr. Fate, Superman, Batman from one of the Arkham games, I'm guessing there. Superboy Prime, he's cut the cape off, same as Parallax there, the Green Lantern. He's cut the cape off but not actually got any further on the custom job with those. And with this one, evil looking Superman, he's cut the cape off, not got any further, but the cape's still there if anyone wishes to glue it on. There's a bat bike here, which he was going to turn into a Ghost Rider bike. And I can kind of see it, you know. He got part way and then gave up because he couldn't find a Ghost Rider that would fit on it. He couldn't find a 7-inch scale Ghost Rider. So, yeah, they're alright. That's the least great stuff of this box full. So I'm going to put them away now and get some of the other stuff out for you to look at. Lots and lots of DC Multiverse. In fact, it feels like I've got the entire bloody multiverse here. We've got the deluxe Darkseid, how you pronounce it, from Justice League movie, the Zack Snyder thingy. This is the unarmoured one. We've got Swamp Thing, awesome figure. Steppenwolf, also from, I think that's the Zack Snyder version. Fairly sure that's the Snyder version. We've got the Build-A-Figure of, yeah, King Shark. Oh, my mind went then for a minute. It's late. I've been here all day. Gorilla Grodd. I'm going to call him King Grodd then. I'm mixing him up with another big gorilla, aren't I? Flash, Reverse Flash. McFarlane's take on Wonder Woman. Pretty cool looking Mr. Freeze. Awesome looking Azrael there. I know a certain Andy, a certain Excelsior's domain man who might like him. We've got Deathstroke, very cool Deathstroke. Bloodsport from the Suicide Squad movie. Nightwing. I was going to say Red Robin then. It's not Red Robin, is it? No, it's Red Hood without his hood. We've got a Martian Manhunter, a Joker, Kyle Rayner's Green Lantern. Yeah, I've forgotten, is that Blight? It's one of the Batman of the Future, Batman Beyond villains, isn't it? I think it's Blight, can't quite remember now. Court of Owls dude, what's his name? Talon, that's it. Cyborg from the Justice League movie. We've got Polka Dot Man from the Suicide Squad as well. We've got a Batman there, I think it's another Arkham one, fairly sure it is with that face. We've got a Bizarro, very cool figure, and a Robin here. I quite like this Robin. It's a Damian Wayne Robin from, well, I think it's from Super Sons. And we're not done, there's still more DC to come. Yep, here's some more. We've got Etrigan the Demon, Lex Luthor in his power armour. We've got John Stewart's Green Lantern, Lobo there with a custom chain, because the one he came with was a moulded piece of plastic poo. That was quite cool. This one, oh, I forget now. Is it a version of General Zod or is it a version of Ultraman? Yeah, alright. I'm fairly sure it's General Zod. Peacemaker! Peacemaker, Peacekeeper, Peacemaker. Peacemaker, I think it's Peacemaker. Batgirl, pretty cool looking Batgirl. We've got a Hellbat here. It doesn't have wings, but they may be still to be found. We've got a pretty cool looking Joker there from Batman the White Knight. Look at that gun. Look at that gun, awesome. A Black Adam. Another Joker there. We've got a bit of an imposter here. It's Commissioner Gordon, but he's not one of the McFarlane Multiverse. He's actually a DC Direct, DC Collectibles one, New 52. Greg Capullo, designer series, if I remember correctly. And I think this one looks pretty epic. That's awesome, is that? The Batman Who Laughs, obviously when that version of Batman becomes a Joker. Or is it that version of the Joker that becomes Batman? Oh, I can't remember. But it's a pretty cool one from Dark Knight's Metal there with the wings. Yeah, awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Now, I think that's the last of the DC figures, but we'll see, won't we? That's it for the DC, but there's still more. Sticking with McFarlane Toys, we've got a couple of Spawn figures here. Spawn the Redeemer and gun-toting Spawn. We've got a guy, don't know who, from Mortal Kombat, also I think it is. Still McFarlane, and we've got Naruto Uzumaki and Sakura. I forget her surname. Or is Sakura surname? Oh, yeah, her from Naruto. And some My Hero Academia characters. Now, I think he's called Red Rage. He's called Lots of Hands on His Face and Arms Guy. And she's called I Like a Bit of Pink Girl with a Visor. Honest. I checked. And we've got a guy there from Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Excuse those boy racers out there, they're total idiots. This Naruto, I think that might be one of those loyal subjects BSTAXN figures, you know, best action. I think that's what they are. Then there's these two. Yeah, I know exactly who they are. That's Red Armoured Cyclops, because he's got one eye, and that's stony-faced armoured guy. Yeah, honest. I'm not making this up as I go along, I swear. And then there's these from Castlevania, and yeah, again, yeah. Can you tell I've never seen these things before? One of them's got to be Alucard though, hasn't it? You know, Dracula backwards, for those that don't realise. Yeah? Okay. Moving on, we've got... So they're Diamond Select, by the way. These also Diamond Selects. We've got the Amazing Spider-Man. It's not the most amazing Spider-Man figure, but he's called the Amazing Spider-Man. We've got Loki. And we've got Sandman, and then we've got Gypsy Danger, and oh, I forget that one. Somewhat Valor, I can't remember now. From Pacific Rim, I believe that's the second one. So, oh, if it is the second one, that's not Gypsy Danger, is it? That's Gypsy Avenger. Sorry, from Pacific Rim Uprising. Yes. Yeah. I know my toys, guys. I know exactly who all these are. I don't profess to be an expert. Come on. I'm not perfect. No one is. I do all right. I get by. But that's what Google Lens is for, isn't it? And we're not done yet. We got a couple of aliens here. This one, The guy was pretty convinced that it was a knockoff. He says he got it off eBay, it was fairly cheap, and the legs fell apart as soon as he got it out of the box. He's had to glue them back on at the waist, sadly. So yeah, that is what it is. I suppose it makes for a decent army build if you want to build a hive or something. This one, however, it's based on the concept. It's the albino type one. Concept where it was going to be white originally, you know? Did you know that? It was going to be white originally. And that's what that one's supposed to be based on. Golden Angel Predator here. This was released as an ultimate, and the extra heads. But I think he's missing the rest of the accessories. Oh, there's a gun in his hand. Cool, has a gun. Sadly, this has broken off, but it's a tiny little piece that holds it on. I'm surprised that any of them actually do survive. We've got the Predator chick from the Alien vs Predator comics, and extremely randomly, I believe that this is the dog that came in the Alien accessory pack from NECA, you know, from Alien 3. Oh, poor dog. Poor Poochie. And there's some Lord of the Rings figures. We've got this Berserker dude. I think that's Berserker. We've got Aragorn there. We've got a elf. Yeah. And a Witch King. The Witch King's quite cool. Complete with his deadly mace there. Those ones are all those Toy Biz figures, which some of those are getting quite hard to get now. And just in case you were thinking, oh, all these figures and they're all missing accessories. Yeah, they're not missing accessories, they're just in this tub, and I've got to sort them all out and determine which goes to which. Now it's pretty cool because obviously Sandman, obviously Aquaman. Oh wait a minute, there were no Aquamans, so I don't need those this time around, do I? Obviously Loki, obviously one of the alien things, but some of them are not quite so obvious. So yeah, this is going to be a whole lot of fun. Oh, that's a Masterverse sword there, so that don't go to any of these. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. That was an awful lot of action figures, wasn't it? Right, well, you saw the Lord of the Rings was at the end. That wasn't the end of the Lord of the Rings. Oh no, you see, amongst that lot, there was also this great big bag of Lego, or not so Lego, minifigures. And it's absolutely packed jam full. Wow. Look at all of them. This bag is literally chock full of all different armies of Middle Earth. But these guys, we've got these guys, we've got these guys, just so much in here. Look at them all. And I don't know if I can be bothered selling them individually. Just look at that bag full. Wowzers. Give you some idea. You all know how big these CX bags are. Look at that. Wowzers. What were they trying to do? Were they trying to create their own Battle of the Five Armies? Oh, I don't know. And that's not the end of the Lord of the Rings stuff. In fact, this week we had a chap in, lovely chap with his family, and apparently he's a regular viewer of this channel, so thank you very much, sir. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name, so I can't credit you, but you brought me something cool into trade, didn't you? You did? I was very, very busy at the time when you came in, you know I was. So yeah, sorry I didn't catch your name. But he brought in this fantastic looking Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, The Return of Gandalf Toy Biz box set. Now, sadly, the window on this box has yellowed quite a bit, as you can see. But other than that, it's in pretty good condition. The Return of Gandalf. So this is where he meets our three heroes, Aragorn, Gimli and Legolas, in the woods. Was it the woods of Fangorn Forest? Was it Fangorn? Either way, in the woods. And there he is, Gandalf the White. But I love these movies, you know. Really, really do love these movies. Excellent stuff, excellent stuff. And this wasn't alone. No, there was one other figure. And this one's a really, really rare one. So thank you so much, matey, for trading these in with me. I do appreciate that. It's alright having these high ticket pieces, but it's finding someone who's going to buy it. I'm not sure if I've got a Lord of the Rings collector who's going to go for this, but it's nice having it in stock nonetheless. Look at him. Look at that face. Face not even a mother can love. And to make himself look prettier, he stuck a skull on his head. He's like, look, I'm not as bad as this guy, am I? Mordor Orc Lieutenant. Cool stuff. Cool stuff indeed. Andy, Mr. Excelsior's Domain popped in as well today, and he brought me this really nice model of the Starship Enterprise. Oh, see, he knows that I have a little thing for the Enterprise TV series, and so he brought this in. Oh, how cool is that? Yeah, me likey, me likey. And I've also got to say a great big thank you to Richard. You might know him from the live chat or from some of the comments as Blackadder, not I. Because he brought me a gift and I opened it. And I was surprised to find inside a bit of a Gundam model kit. It's Harrow, or at least a version of Harrow. You know, the little green play ball. Well, this one's yellow, and it comes with these death blades and rocket boosters. He's also got a tattoo on his arm, which I think is pretty cool. No, thank you very much, Richard. There was no need for you to do this, and I really appreciate the fact that you did. And I look forward to building that sometime this century. Until then, it will get put on top of my pile of shame. Thank you very much. And I suppose we better take a look at this week's delivery. Yes, that box is massively crushed. Wonderful stuff, Diamond. Wonderful stuff. As always, we start with the comics, and there's no DC this week, so Marvel. We've got Captain America issue 13, Amazing Spider-Man issue 57, Venomverse Reborn issue 4, Venom Separation Anxiety issue 5, and I quite like the fun cover here. This one's a parody of, or spoof of, the Infinity Gauntlet one. Loving it, yes. Got a very nice negative space variant there of Wolverine. Star Wars issue 50, this brings it to an end, this series, and I think I'm done ordering it now. I've now got a couple of sets of these that can go up for sale. 50 issue sets, because I'm never going to read mine, am I? Scorched from Image, one of the Spawn comics, issue 33. Now, this one, Transformers, arrived folded down there, so I need to get a replacement for that one, issue 12. However, surprisingly, there's no colour breaks down that crease, so it might actually flatten out. IDW, we've got Turtles issue 2. And Godzilla, Here There Be Dragons 2, Sons of Giants. Loving that Mothra cover. That's cover B, but below it we've got cover A. It's a cute Mothra. Very, very cute one. Gatchaman, issue 3. Someone was asking about that the other day. Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose, issue 130, studio edition, signed by the writer stroke artist, and it's one of those that comes with a print on the back as well. Joe, you can stop asking me for this now. Yes, we finally got Power Rangers Volume 5. And boobies, we've got Zombie Tramp Volume 2. Deluxe edition. He only ordered it because of the cover. And we got some Funko Pops. We got some pretty cool Chainsaw Funko Pops. Chainsaw Man, sorry. So we've got Chainsaw Man himself and his alter ego Denji. There's Makima, Aki Hayakawa, Power, and Pochita. You've got to have Pochita. Look how cute he is. He's got a chainsaw sticking out of his forehead. Very cute. And I was quite surprised because I was lucky enough to receive a Chase variant this time. Hey! Awesome stuff. Absolutely awesome. Got a couple of Marvel Legends in the form of a retro Iron Man, and it's very retro as this because it's the first appearance Iron Man. Awesome stuff. And also got Model 20. I like that one. That's nice. Now, that box that was crushed, it was this Darkseid from DC Multiverse, the McFarlane one. This one, it's in a sorry state, sadly. It is, that's, I suppose it's still okay. It's still okay. I have reported these as damaged and hopefully I'll get something sorted out about it. That one isn't too bad though, that's actually usable. This one on the other hand though, look at the state of that. I don't think I've ever received anything in a damaged box that's been so badly damaged before. I've got another one now. It's terrible, absolutely terrible. Hopefully they'll be able to do something for me on these. Not paying for them. We have had some Pokemon in as well. We got restocks on Obsidian Flame because I've been out of that for quite a while. And of course, there's the new one just released today because I'm recording Friday, and it's Stellar Crown.
Where are you?
Can't believe those Darkseids turned up in that state. That's absolutely ridiculous. They are trying to find replacements for me, but they're sold out. So whether or not they manage to get any more, I don't know. Fingers crossed they do. Will you cross your fingers for me as well? Please! Right, well, we've had a look at the delivery. Why don't we take a little round at the few changes that I've made in store? Because like I told you at the beginning, I've been shifting cabinets and counters around. Done my bloody back in for you all. And then, by doing that, we can take a look at some of the Japanese imports that came in this week as well, because they're in the cabinets. Go on. Off you go. Have a look. So as you are walking into Cosmic Toys now, this is what you are greeted by. This is the entrance. We used to have the counter right here. This was there. Gap there for me to get in and out, and counter right there. So you can see how I've been moving things around, and well, you've already seen where the counter is now. So this is all new, and for the first time I've got a proper anime display, and it's in a lovely prominent position, and it's well lit, and I'm really, really pleased with this lot. I am indeed. But I'm here to show you the new bits, aren't I? I'm here to show you the new bits. So what is new this week? What came in on the deliveries? We've got the Chainsaw Man SH Figure Arts figure. Is it SH Figure Arts or is it Shh Figure Arts? Shh, quiet, quiet. He's pretty cool. I quite like him. He's nice. He's nice. Hiding there behind Red Rage. I think that's his name anyway. Red Rage. What else came in? That blue-haired Goku. He's a new one that came in this week. Sorry about the light reflection. I'll try my best to avoid it. Yeah, he's new. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Son Goku. Who else? Japanese import there. We've got the Ultraman one. That's Ultraman Reboot. Connor will correct me, I'm sure. And below him we've got Ultraman Orb Origin, hiding there behind Naruto Uzumaki. So it's nice to get these, because you can't get these anywhere else in UK at the moment. There's some DVDs down there, Blu-rays. Move over here and we've got some. I like these. They're not Lego, obviously. They're not proper Lego. They are naughty KOs, but they are Gundam suits in Lego form, all in boxes, and they come in sets of 8, and you get a full set of 8 in one go, which is pretty cool. That's one set of 8. That's another set of 8, and then hiding up here we've got another set of 8 back there. Oh, excuse me. Knees are not as good as they used to be. Them's those little Kamen Rider things I showed you in last week's videos, and more of them up there. And I can't remember if I showed you that Kamen Rider 2-pack there last week, but not Kamen Rider, Master Rider, same thing. They came in as well. So yeah, I'm loving that little display. Really liking it. Very colourful, very nice. And then obviously it's topped by the pops, which bridge across to the actual pop shelf. And there's those Chainsaw Man ones that came in this week. Super duper. You can see I'm really pushing the anime stuff, can't you? Because they're right next to the anime cabinets. Trying. And then there's a bunch of aliens here. I'd set this cabinet up, put these lovely Spawn figures on the top shelf there, and then I was like, what can I put there that'll fit? And then I remembered I had a bag full of alien figures that I hadn't shown yet, I hadn't done anything with. So I put them in there, and one of my regulars has already claimed a couple of them, so yeah, there we are. We come around the corner and you get to see the nice new counter area. I actually have a counter now that I can work off of. That's nice to know. Plenty of Pokemon, a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering. Nice Star Wars counter there. Mostly modern, a little bit of vintage on top. All the best vintage stuff is in the cabinets upstairs, as you all know. And then beside it we've got the Doctor Who cabinet, which I still need to tidy up. Since I moved this counter, I haven't had a chance to sort it yet, so that's a job for next week. So it's the closest thing to a shop tour that I've ever done, isn't it? So sadly, those now are behind the counter. Yeah, that can't all stay behind the counter, can it? But I think it's going to be some time before I get around to sorting all that out. Oh dear. I think a few more things made it into the Marvel cabinets this week. And I did top up the DC cabinet. That entire top shelf there is fresh and shiny and new. It's that Stripe, that Builder figure there, that Collect and Connect. I'm fairly sure that's Stripe. All of them. Some nice Sandman figures at the back there. Love that Mad Hatter. I think he's so cool. I think he's the Hush version. And you might have seen that Doom Patrol collection of graphic novels there. You might have seen that pop up on our Instagram / Facebook, and same as that question set as well. I don't think there's anything new on that shelf, but I did do the next shelf below that as well. Some pretty cool figures that have made it out onto display at long last, although I do have a gap back there which I will put a bundle of books in at some point. Yeah, awesome stuff. Doctor Who cabinet, still looking fantastic. Need to top it up, but it's not bad at all. Transformers one though, it's still full, I suppose. We're missing the big Commander class Rodimus Prime from there. Went earlier this week, but I think it could do with a bit of a tidy up, don't you? Oh well, I can't be everywhere at once, can I, guys? Can't be everywhere at once. But I've got to say, I am loving my new counter area. And not in the cabinets yet. We've got some more of those Japanese imports here. Sadly, not all of them, because some of them sold before I got the chance to film them. We had an SH Monster Arts from Bandai King Kong. That was from the Godzilla X Kong movie. Very, very nice looking figure, that one. And there were two other SH figure arts from some of the Japanese Sentai series, and I couldn't tell you what they are because they've gone already. I wish I had got a chance to film them, because I did like a couple of those two. They were really, really nice looking figures. You never know, maybe I'll get them in next time and you get to have a look at them then. But until then, there's these. And so to start up with, there's a Rodan, or Fire Rodan there. I didn't realise this is actually only last year's model. It does say it on the label, I think. Yep, 2023 Fire Rodan, so, but it's still from, I think, Godzilla Final Wars is that one. It's got the tag, obviously. And then there's these two CCPs, middle-sized figures. We've got a Godzilla, glittery, sparkly, lovely-looking, translucent pink one. And we've got Hedora. This apparently is a psychedelic one, it's listed as. And he comes with a little chimney pot there as he is sucking the smog up from, because he was the smog monster, wasn't he? Yeah, I pretty much love those, and the only reason they're going out is because I ordered two of each of these by mistake, and I only need one in my collection, don't I? So yeah, they get offered to you guys. Sneaky little edit cut in here, because I completely forgot that there was another pile of figures that were traded in, both loose and boxed, so yeah, I'll let you take a look at these. And first up, there were these Transformers Red, or R-E-D figures. 3 of them in the boxes: Optimus Prime, Soundwave, and Megatron. Now, there were a couple of loose ones of these as well. In fact, this guy brought me a big bag of loose figures, but I didn't record them. I have already bagged them, priced them, and put them out, so sadly they've missed the recording stage. But there was Starscream, Coronation Starscream, and Bumblebee. Also, these two D&D figures. We've got Diana, which I have got a customer earmarked for this one because I know he's needing this one to complete his set. Hi Ben. And then there's Hank as well. All complete, all in nice condition, but they have been opened, as you can see here. Now, when these first came out, there was a lot of reports of arms and legs falling off and them being really badly made. But I've got to say, having seen them in hand now, I'm quite impressed with them. They're really good. Not too sure over Hank's face, though. That doesn't look like he did in the cartoon. Good figure, though. I like the fact that they come with dice. Didn't need to do it. They're probably charging us an extra couple of quid a piece for these dice, like. But, yeah, at least they do come there. They're there. I like them. We got some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's a full set of the 4 main dudes. Yeah, pizza munching, party wagon riding, Cowabunga brothers. All 4 of the turtles themselves, yeah. All in excellent condition. All got complete with accessories. These are those BSTAXN ones by Loyal Subjects, you know, best action figures. And they're quite cool. I'm probably going to sell these as a set of 4 because they kind of need to go together, don't they? They do. They do. Either that or someone will come and buy Michelangelo off me and I'll be stuck with the other 3 because someone else wants to buy the full set. Yeah. Nah, they can go as a set of 4. And so can these dudes. That's right, the Ghostbusters. These are the slimed ones. Not as sought after as the non-slimed ones, but, you know, it's still a set of 4, isn't it? I'm not quite struck by that likeness of stance, if I'm honest with you. But the Egon seems to be pretty cool. I like that one. Love the energy effects as well on the, on the plasma streams. Is that what they call them? Winston there, he's not a bad likeness at all. The boxes seem fairly packed with accessories, don't they? There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of empty space. I quite like that about these. And then you've got Venkman there, Bill Murray. Yeah, again, I've got to go as a set of 4, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. So the guy also brought me a load of Star Wars Black Series loose. There was a New Hope Han, New Hope Luke, C-3PO, Leia, Darth Vader, and plenty others. I can't quite remember off the top of my head what was there. But yeah, they're the ones that are all bagged and put out now. There was a Movie Masters, Superman, Movie Masters, Dark Knight, Batman, and a few other bits and bobs. But like I said, those ones have already been priced up and gone out now. Sorry, we've missed the boat on these. Yeah, there's a G.I. Joe's Snake Eyes there and a Raiders Indiana Jones. The Indy's quite cool. He's complete. Got all his accessories. Well, all of these figures are complete and got all the accessories. They're all in excellent condition. Nothing wrong with any of them. But yeah, this one I thought I'd get out and let you have a little look at. He's not bad. He's got that kind of hunch that Harrison Ford has when he's playing Indy. Plenty of accessories in this little baggie when I finally get them out. So that's the whip that was causing the trouble there. It comes with the coiled whip to hang on his belt, I assume. He's got his tiny little revolver. Come on, zoom in. Catch up. There we go. I was going to edit all of this out and make it quite snappy and everything, but I thought I'd actually leave it in because it gives you an idea of some of the technical difficulties I run across sometimes. There are actually 4 hands. There's 3 of them here. And then I think I realise and find the 4th. Oh, there he is. Yep, all 4 hands. Got the idol, which quite like that. That's excellent. And it's got the builder, they're not bath, but building artifacts, so parts for the Ark of the Covenant. It's not bad, you get quite a lot in the box. They just made it unnecessarily difficult to find, didn't they?
This Jazz is a 2002 commemorative edition one. It's a reissue made from the original mould of that G1 Transformer. Slightly yellowed. It's weird, is this, with it being a new one. You can find original G1s in a nicer white than what this one's actually turned out to be. How weird is that? No weapons and no box, sadly. And the guy also brought me an MP, Masterpiece, a Bumblebee that he bought off me not too long ago. He's now replaced it with the Studio Series one. It does come with this little guy as well. Not his gun though. I never did manage to find his gun. You never know. It might turn up someday. He also brought me a couple of Action Force
figures. These are original Palitoy ones. And they're not in bad shape, are they? They'll go in the cabinet with the rest of them. I'll move them aside to make room for the next little batch, which was brought in by Matthew. Another Matthew, in fact, two Matthews there. Another Matthew, he brought me a Multiverse Flash. This is in the Batman costume from the Flashpoint movie. See if I can get a better look at it for you. There we go. So it's the Michael Keaton Batman costume. It's had the ears chopped off it. It's been painted red, and the bat symbol has been covered with the Flash symbol. I've not got around to watching this film yet. I'm sure I will do though. I am sure I will do. Marvel Legend figure in the form of Zombie Iron Man from the What If series. And these are McFarlane, aren't they? It's Johnny Silverhand from Cyberpunk 2077. Missing his guitar. Is it a guitar or a gun that he came with? I can't remember now. Couple of Doctor Who figures. Got a Clockwork Man, Clockwork Robot, I can't remember now, it's just Clockwork Man, isn't it? The black variant, and we've got Rose. I think that one came in one of those B&M 3-packs. Yeah, fairly sure she did. And best of that bunch has to be this Dalek. From Destiny of the Daleks, the original release, and we did have a little laugh and a joke because he told me, he said, that's the original one, it's not the new reissue one. And I said, yes, I said, I can tell that with the amount of dust and dirt that's on it. And we had a good little chuckle about that, didn't we, Matthew? He also brought me a whopping pile of Doctor Who DVDs. And there we go, there's loads of them. There's 66 actually in total. I have counted them all. I'm sure you don't want me to go through the entire lot of these and show you the covers. It'd be cool, but it'd be a very long video if I did. William Hartnell's, Patrick Troughton's, John Pertwee's, Tom Baker's, Peter Davison's, Colin Baker's, and Sylvester McCoy's. There's a nice little run there of them. That keeps someone entertained for a fair old time, wouldn't it? I'd say there's some proper classics there, but they're all classics. Well, all the classics are classics anyway. And that's pretty much all we've got time for today. It's all I've got to show you. Let me know what you think of the new layout in the comments, and if there's anything you're going to be nipping in to buy out of everything that came in this week. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm absolutely shattered now. As you know, I've been shifting this lot about and I'm in pain. I'm tired. It's 1 hour and 45 minutes after I should have closed on Saturday night, and I want to go home. I want to put my feet up, but I've got to edit this video, haven't I? Oh well. Alright, I'll catch you all later. Take care. Bye-bye.